Previously on Knight's Quest.
But you left with a smith? I'm Tobias. I am your stepfather.
Illusions Uptown.
If we can make it to an exchange, I've got cash to burn. We could go.
Katrina, Rhaesh, and run from the beacon to Sumwyr.
Behind them, this man-shaped leaf thing, he disappears.
Oh, better go get the door. Hang on. Yes, hello?
Are you, Jamie Are you Jamie?
Yeah. Only my close friends know that I like to be called Jamie Kerr. But yeah,
okay.
yeah, that's me.
I have a package. I need you to sign for it.
Oh.
Jamie!
Yeah.
Jamie, is there someone at the door?
Yeah, yeah, don't worry about it. I'm just gonna... Actually, you should come in here. You should come in here as well. This is like a weirdly shaped package, right? I want someone else to see this. Yeah.
That's not just like a box. That's like a specific shape.
Can you just sign for this? Because I got other stuff to do today.
Oh, yeah, sure. Hang on. Let me find a pen.
Hold on. Yeah, while you find a pen. Hey, so like delivery guy, are you FedEx, UPS?
Nope.
I've never recognized that. What's that track?
We gotta have a pen in here somewhere, right?
Yeah, it's in the drawer on the kitchen counter.
I checked the drawer.
Underneath
I think
the
I checked the
plastic
drawers. I'm pretty sure I checked both drawers.
I have a pen.
Is there a third drawer?
Jamie, he said he has a pen.
Oh, he's got it. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Can I use your pen?
Yeah, I just want it back.
It's out of ink. I'm gonna...
It's not. You.
It's a digital sign, Jamie. It's a digital... You signed the thing digitally.
It's like a screen.
I haven't put in my contacts yet. I thought it was paper. All right. I'm just gonna sign my name. Got it. And done. Sorry that took so long.
You didn't say what company you were from, sir?
Yep. So anyway, this is one of, I don't know, like 100-something packages you'll be getting.
Okay.
100.
They're still making the next ones.
Okay.
But this is...
Wait, how often do we get one?
Bi-weekly.
Like 2 a week
That
or
means twice
every
a
other
week, right? Probably. I think that means twice a week.
Hold on. I don't think so.
Or does that mean...
It can mean every other week as well. Yeah.
What does
It means both. So do you have a computer with you here right now?
Done, produced, or occurring every 2 weeks or twice a week. That is unnecessarily complicated. So anyway, every 2 weeks you'll get one.
Right.
So this here is today's episode of Knight's Quest.
Ah, there it is.
Oh, wow. Thanks.
I need to actually close the door. Give me a second.
No problem.
Yeah, I mean, let him in anyway. I think your delivery guy, you're Castos. That's what our official podcast host is. So you would be Castos.
Ooh.
Yeah. We never mentioned that, but there you go.
The website? Or
no,
not website. That's not the right term.
They do a website. They're like our podcast provider that I upload to Castos, and then Castos delivers it to all the other places. Or you can listen to it directly, I guess. They're cool. I like them. Check them out if you want to make a podcast.
That was the twist, is that Jake's character was Mr. Castos, and that's how he had access.
Castos.
That's how he had access to the episodes.
Why have we not included this in our lore somehow?
Because I didn't fucking know that's what the name of the provider was called until now. It's the coolest name.
It is a cool name.
Mr. Castos will be coming back somehow, some way.
Mr. Castos will return.
I was just thinking that.
Welcome to Knight's Quest.
Welcome to Knight's Quest.
If you listen to the last episode 40, I'm sure you're on the edge of your seats, and we are not going to talk about any of that. None of it. Instead, we're going to catch up with some other characters that we haven't seen in a At least an episode. So.
You can probably guess what happened. They left the mountain, they went over to Varden, and some stuff happened. Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna move over to the more important, interesting stuff. Yeah,
Maybe.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah.
We're gonna go to the stuff that's more cool.
Yeah,
we're gonna go back to Johnny Biz and maybe even more. We got a lot to cover today, so let's just get right to it. Jonathan's in Varden. He's with his mother, his brother, and his stepfather. His brother's name is Joey. His stepfather's name is Tobias Smith. And his mother's name, we didn't actually say it, but her name is Delia.
Oh, did we not say that on recording?
No.
Oh,
so there it is, Delia.
Oops.
I guess it would be Delia Smith now. Did she take his name?
It's hyphenated.
Okay.
Delia Smith. Wow, that's a hyphenated name for sure. Did she keep the Bismarck name, or is it her maiden name?
Maiden name.
What's that?
Applewood? No, that's a type of bacon. Hold on.
Nope. It's too late.
No. God damn it.
That's
all I
too
can
late.
think of.
Delia Applewood Smith.
Yep. So, Jonathan is awake so early. He did not sleep very well his first night in Varden.
The next day?
Yeah. He does that thing, like when you go to a sleepover and you're the first one awake and you don't want to wake anybody else up, so you're just kind of there.
Yeah.
And he certainly doesn't want to go out into the main living space and deal with that. So he's just kind of like perusing Joey's room, like opening drawers and like not snooping, but just bored.
Sure.
Just waiting for Joey to wake up. And at a certain point, he's just like, yeah, okay. And he like kind of shakes Joey awake.
What's wrong?
How do you sleep with the pulse thing?
Oh, sorry. I need to calibrate for a sec. When we're indoors, when we're in a building, what does the pulse look like? Do we hear, see?
I thought you felt it.
Do we feel it every 7 minutes?
Yep, every 7-ish minutes, yeah.
Oh, fuck. In that case, that's a fantastic question. I
guess the only visual signs you've ever seen of the pulse is how plants react to it, but it's not like a wave of magic energy. It is an internal strengthening that you feel.
Well, this is not going to be a helpful or interesting answer, but you really do just kind of get used to it. Some people even find it helps them sleep more regularly. I guess it's kind of a quirk of living here for a long time. Sorry, Johnny, were you not? Did you get to sleep at all?
A little bit. Listen, I've slept in some weird places the past few months. For some reason, this has been the most difficult. And I'm in a room with a bed, and that's baffling to me.
No, I get that.
Hey, since you're awake, I need to go and exchange some currency before my friends get here. So I was wondering if you might be able to bring me somewhere that I could do that.
Yeah, he gets up. Yeah. I mean, we could probably just go now if you want. Yeah.
Oh, great. Sounds perfect. Awesome. Let's do that.
John, hey, I wanted to say, I felt like I should tell, I think I'm sorry that I didn't tell you about the illusionists uptown. We mentioned it a little bit yesterday, and we could have I could have been like, oh, we could go make a day of it. We can go see them. And I didn't even think of doing that. I just let it pass on by and talked about other shit.
Oh, damn. Well, hey, I mean, and he like holds up his bag and go, my treat. As soon as we can, make it into usable money.
Yeah, of course. I was going to say I'm ready to go right now, but you know what? I do need a minute. And then...
Yeah, me too. I really don't know what to wear here. Oh my god. Can Jonathan, borrow some of Joey's clothes?
Of course he can. Yes.
Cool.
Oh god, do I have to describe clothes? I've never done that on this show.
Let's keep it moving. We got a lot of ground to cover today.
All right.
Jonathan and Joey are both wearing very nondescript casual clothing as they walk outside.
I'll make it quick. Probably some longer leather coats and shirts that button up from the side.
Love it.
So since they're in, and this is a question for Nathan, since they're in somewhat of a specific area, do they have to go to a different place in Varden to exchange currency?
Yeah, so I'll say Joey explains this maybe as they're walking. This is Jonathan's question. Yeah. The city of Varden, 100-mile city, this grand space is divided in different sectors. There's the market sector, the palace sector, there's a magical studies sector with Instagrams in it, military sector, all these different sectors, and each sector has different boroughs within it. So within the market sector, there's like a human borough, an an Orf borough. They're not called that, they have actual names. But for us right now, that's essentially what they translate to. And so each borough is like its own city. So there's food, there's housing, there's jobs. Now, some people do commute from borough to borough, from borough to sector. And so that's what the quick transportation is useful for. But yeah, especially in the whole market sector, there are plenty of currency exchange places. Different, I guess, banks. Yeah, there'd be banks.
Sorry, my voice sounded weird while I was explaining all that. I apologize. But yeah, so that's the skinny, and we're essentially going to the market sector.
Which is where they are already, yeah.
Which is where we are already.
Great.
I was using going in the royal sense.
The royal going.
Okay. I always thought the royal going was like number 1 and number 2, but...
You get to the bank, and there's since it's the human sector, there's a human teller there. You get inside. I'm assuming you want to exchange all your gold for silver paper?
Love it.
Do you have a number for how much gold you have?
No.
What does it just say, a lot or something?
No, it's just blank, because we've never put a number to it.
Here's how I have it written down on my notes. Abil has gold pieces, reference Grorg and Jonathan. Grorg says a lot under gold pieces. And you have all the money with Grorg. So, the amount of gold you have is a lot.
A lot.
And to be converted into silver paper is a lot times 500. So that's the exchange rate.
The amount of silver paper we'll be giving to today will be a lot times 500.
Yeah, can we just say a single lot is like an actual amount?
You know what? It could be.
Like a lot times 500 is an amount.
You know what? A lot is another term to use for a 21 apple sack when in reference to currency.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Which is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not usually used in common currency exchanges.
Everything my assistant bank teller has just told you is very true. This is how lots work, and we will be doing the exchange now.
Great.
So you now have 500 lots.
Okay. How do you carry silver paper? Like, again, I'm not familiar with...
We do have different bill denominations. It's not just one.
No, right, I get that. But, like, I'm used to having, like, a pouch or, like, a bag to carry loose gold in. Or even like a...
Joey's like, oh, yeah, of course. I keep forgetting this isn't a thing outside of Varden so much. And he holds up a small square. It looks like a leather patch, but a little bit thicker. It's got like different things you can open up. And he's like, yeah, these are called wallets. Everybody has them in Varden. They're extremely useful for folding up silver paper inside and such.
Oh, right. Yeah, bag it up for me for now, I guess. I guess I need to go get a couple wallets.
One wallet will be fine, sir.
Okay.
Although for your amount, you will want to make sure it's a hefty wallet.
Yeah.
Maybe even with some security runes on it.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I haven't.
You've got the paper to spend.
All right. Maybe let's do that first before anything else.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So you leave the bank. And you start going towards, it's a different part of the town. You gotta go get some wallets. I think maybe your money is currently in Joey's wallet.
I'm so fucking happy with this.
Along the way to the wallet.
No, it's called the Shea Wallet.
Hey.
You're on your way to the Shea Wallet. And you are stopped by an orc patrolman. He's like, gentlemen, I'm gonna just stop. Just a quick, routine check. Gonna need to see your IDs quick.
So I don't have any. I mean, I got this, and he takes out the quill, but I don't think that's anything.
So you're not from Varden then?
No, originally from Glenwood, actually.
He's visiting from out of town. That should be, fine.
Yeah, alright, then you're gonna definitely have to come with me. Yep.
Where?
What?
We just gotta take you in for some questions.
For what?
What? Hang on, sir.
Don't worry about it. A second patrolman comes over. Is like,
what the fuck is happening? Okay.
Peace tender. What'd you find? Got one of the Glenwians right over here. Okay. Yeah, we gotta take him in. Yeah.
Hold on. One of the
shit?
Are there more? Are they here already?
Hey, sir. We'll be asking the questions around here. You're just gonna have to come in with us. It will only take a couple minutes, sir.
Can he come with me?
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely coming with.
Well, all right. We'll keep it quick.
Okay.
This is fucking weird.
They walk over to a carriage. being drawn by what appear to be horses that are partially made out of stone. Let's go. Yep.
Ow.
Yep.
Only partially?
They got like stone legs. Wow. And like their eyes are like glowing stones. And they ask you to step in their carriage.
Oh, yeah.
There's a couple other guys
the golem
in there.
Horses, yeah.
But they're not fully golems. They're like half golem.
Right. Half golem, half horse. Golem horse.
So you step into the carriage. It's a security carriage, so it's not like a comfy space. It's a couple minutes longer than you would like it to be where you're in the carriage, and eventually they get you to... Joey, this is like the police department part of town, right? This is where the patrol orcs station... You've been here maybe once or twice, just not to be in trouble, but like for security reasons, or maybe something got stolen once. They gesture for Jonathan and the other guys to step into a room.
Right.
They ask for Joey to stay out.
No, we're traveling together. I'm sticking with him.
This is just gonna be.
I have to come out this way, right? I'm not going anywhere. So
one way out. Yep.
I guess.
Just
all right.
Question.
They said it'll be quick, so no biggie, I guess.
So they get you all to sit down. There's an awaiting room, and then there's another door, but leads to like a smaller interrogation room. And just for sake of time, they're like, "All right, you sir," and they point to you, Jonathan.
Yep.
Just come with us. We got to ask you a couple questions.
All right.
Bring you into the room. It's the 2 orcs are in there. Picture interrogation room, small table, 2 chairs,
a single light.
Yeah. Have a seat, sir.
All right.
So you said you were visiting from Glenwood, yes?
Yeah, to make things as uncomplicated as possible, yes.
Where are you from in particular?
Gul'dan. I don't know if you know about it.
Gul'dan, okay.
Originally I'm from Cordia, but I spent most of my time previous to this in Gul'dan.
And where have you been visiting here in really? Just in Varden?
Nope. We went to the Beacon.
Okay.
Passed through Garca, and then from there I hitched a ride on a griffin and came straight here.
Okay, and you said we, right? You said we?
Yes, I have some traveling companions that I went ahead of them, so they're still on their way.
When you were in the Beacon, what did you do while you were there, sir?
Honestly, mostly just tried to make a couple sales. I'm a businessman, and I had a gig with Thrond at his theater. And so we were doing a pitch, actually, performing with the Weaving Dancers.
Okay. Yeah, okay. You didn't by any chance happen to go into the Bawayu itself?
Nope. I did not.
It's true, you did not. Okay.
Nathan had to think about that for a second, yeah.
I did. Okay. All right, sir. Just a couple more questions. Do you have any relation or connection with the disgraced group known as the Burn Shards?
Okay. Okay.
No, absolutely not. Not a fan. I know of them. Obviously, being from Glenwood, I know of them. But no.
Right. Sir, I don't know how much you know, but we're going to have to keep you just a little bit longer. You see, there's let's just say there was an incident in the Beacon, and according to all of our intel, it was done by the Burn Shards, who, as you have mentioned, are currently being funded and supported by your king.
Yeah,
and so...
Oh, boy.
This led to the death of a highly ranking political member.
Whoa.
And so we're taking this very seriously. Consider yourself lucky that we have not instantly instigated war against your home country and that we actually want to figure out what's going on here, sir. So yeah. I'm just going to need you to just wait here a second. Okay, just a moment.
Can I get some spicy something? There's some spicy...
Absolutely not. No.
Oh, okay.
And he leaves. And he's gone for a moment. Do you do anything?
Yeah, you know what? He has one last 14 apple sack of feathers. And he is going to put it on the chair across from him and then sit back down.
Of the feathers?
Yes.
Okay. After too long, at least one pulse goes by. Eventually he comes back in. He's like, all right. Well, sir, you put yourself in a bad spot here. You were at the scene of the incident.
The what now?
The incident.
At the
scene?
The attack.
you were at the beacon.
Well, that would make a lot of people.
The entire city?
Let's be clear. There's not a lot of people from Glenwood who were at the beacon and are now here. So that's it's not a lot of humans make it all the way down there. So, but as part of our goodwill, we're not trying to start anything here. The Empress herself has ruled that any suspect will be brought before the ambassador sent to us by Glenwood himself. So I'm gonna just give you another second. And what's this?
The what?
Hold on. What's this?
What's what?
This bag on my chair.
Not a clue.
So are these chicken feathers?
Nope. I mean, I don't know. It's not my bag.
He like opens the bag. Is it chicken feathers?
Well, it'd be pidgety feathers.
Pidgeties.
He's like, sir, what are these?
I don't know. You tell me. You're looking in the bag.
Sir, these are feathers.
Cool.
Like you have a feather. You have a feather on your jacket now, sir?
I mean, this is like a family thing. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we're gonna move this along. He knocks on the door. He's like, all right, yeah, bring him in.
Okay.
Jonathan, do you do anything?
No. I mean, he looks.
The door opens up.
It said ambassador for Glenwood.
Yep, ambassador for Glenwood. And you hear some sneezing.
Jesus Christ. No.
No, hold on a second.
That's what this is all building up to?
You didn't mention there was going to be feathers in here.
Are you kidding me?
And in walks, wearing silks
Oh my god.
and cashmeres, Noble fucking Mincer. Well.
I'm actually speechless.
If it isn't my old... Wait, did I hate you? I honestly don't remember.
What is a back and forth thing?
No, I liked you. You did, you impersonated me.
I sure did.
In the same festival.
Hot diggity damn. I did not expect to see anybody that I knew this far across that world.
I honestly didn't expect to see your pranking ass here either. With this dumbass bag of... Can we get these out? Can we get these removed? Sir, we didn't... Get him out of here.
Yeah, I mean, they must have brought him in. It wasn't mine, so...
Seriously, the disrespect. And so they move the feathers, and Noble just like sprawls on the chair that was across from you, and he just kind of like chills, feet up on the table. He's like, Jonathan, what a day! Let me tell you, I've been talking to randos and whoozits.
Sorry.
All day. Were you in the beacon? Did you attack the beacon? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. So nice to see a face that I know. God. Hold on a second. Did you do it?
I do what? I still don't even know why I'm here.
Did you burn down a big tree?
No, absolutely not.
I gotta know.
Do you know Thrond?
No idea.
Okay. I was performing, actually, during the time when they shut us down and we left.
Oh, were you performing as me again?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
It was going very well.
Yeah, they loved it.
Until they cut us off early, actually.
Oh, why is that?
I don't know. This is some sort of state of emergency. They made everyone leave.
Oh, there were 2 state of emergencies going on.
Must have been 2 completely
the tree
separate
burning and something else.
Coincidences happening. Yeah, I don't know.
Crazy times. Jonathan, can I tell you how I've been?
I would like nothing more.
I've been bad.
Oh
no.
Jonathan, you got sent with, what's his face?
Rainer?
Yes. Rainer. Yeah. You guys got sent on your whatever quest. And then I was living my life. I would go to Serene. I would go back to Goldon. I'd go back. And then one day, the king's like, oh, you gotta go take care of it. And he sent me off in a boat.
Oh, my God.
And I came here. And I've had to do work, Jonathan. Work.
Appalling.
Anyway, now that you're here, actually, I have some of your shit.
What?
Yeah, some smith gave me like a suit of armor. Said that I ordered it.
Oh,
from
yeah.
your business.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I don't want it.
I can take it off your hands for you.
Please.
Okay, cool.
Please take it off my hands.
I would love to.
I mean, they're not on my hands. I have rings on my hands. I have bracelets on my hands. I have moisturizer on my hands, but no suits of armor. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, wow. Great. Oh, by the way, we did take care of the whole Chaos Wizard thing, just in case that would ever came up. We did take care of that.
Was that the quest?
What?
Was that what the quest was?
Uh-huh.
Oh, cool.
So many people.
I kind of forgot, to be honest.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Anyway, guard guys, he's clean. Yeah, he's good. He's gonna have to. Why am I here if you're not going to trust me? He's good. Let him go. You're free to go.
Gotta say, it's a pleasure to see you again. Really glad to be sitting across the table from you in this particular instance.
Honestly, I've had worse.
I'll take that.
Now, don't forget to take your shit. And also, Jonathan, I need you to roll for pranking to see whether he believes you about the feathers.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
As we all know, I'm very good at that.
I'm going to make it difficulty 2. Setback, because he knows your MO. Boost, because he does like you.
Oh, yeah. A success with advantage.
And Jonathan, I'm honestly appalled that they would put feathers in here, knowing I'm allergic to feathers.
Yeah, don't they know that? I know that, guys.
Honestly, you should take the feathers. You should have them.
All right.
You should keep them. And do you guys have compensation for this poor man? You don't? You should. You know what? Take this. And he like pulls out a slip of paper. He's like, they gave me a couple of these. I don't know. They're like passes to get around places. I don't even fucking know. Have it.
Oh my God. Incredible.
Now get out of here.
Cool.
I have to talk. How many are there's 5 of them? Fuck me. Okay. All right. See you later.
All right. Good luck.
I've stuck to 5 more of these guys. I don't think any of them are terrorists, if that's what you're asking.
Jonathan walks back out into the hallway where Joey is, like grinning from ear to ear.
Damn.
That went well.
Like sarcastically, and it was awful. And
it was great.
What?
Wow. Wait, hold on. And he runs back in and like pops his head into the room. I assume there's another person in there already.
Yeah, they are so upset that you popped in right now because they're interrogating another man.
Is Noble Mincer in there?
No, I'll say he's outside the room.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll talk to him. So where do I get the suit of armor then?
Oh, yeah, I got a whole carriage outside, just like...
Oh, great. Okay.
There's actually, I think there's 2 carriages. One for me, one for my shit. It's in there.
Okay.
Just tell him who you are. He'll give it to you.
You gotta have a good armor guy.
No, he's more of like my mule. He just carries all my stuff. My lotions.
My cashmeres, my silks.
My silks.
My red and yellow leather.
No, that's not me and you know it.
Oh boy.
Jonathan goes out and meets Joey in the hallway and goes, hey, all right, I'm out. I'm clean. I'm good.
Wow. Okay, if you say so, I still feel bad. It's funny, while you were in there, I actually happened to be thinking about somebody I haven't seen in like years and years and years, but everybody really loved him. He had a very unique voice. Everyone was hoping they'd see him again sometime. Yeah. But then, now you're here. Everything's fine. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. I got one of these. I hand him like the thing that Noble Mincer gave him. I don't know what it is, but I got one. And also.
Yeah. Okay. No, this is great. Well, like, it's bullshit that they stopped you at all. But if that were to happen again, I mean, this is better than having an ID. This overrides that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a green card. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I got one more thing to grab outside and then we can go get my wale. So they go outside and there's 2 carriages, I presume. And so the rear one with all the shit in it, he walks up and he talks to whoever's driving it and goes, hey, I'm, Johnny Biz. I need my shit.
Johnny Biz. Is that short for something?
Bismarck?
Oh, yes. He gets off the horse, goes to the back of the cart. Opens up, and there's just there's so many clothes in there, and decorative things, and like even like a bird in a cage. You don't even know. Wow. No, not a bird in a cage. He's allergic. There's like a...
Oh, it's like those cats that don't have fur.
Yeah, it's a bird.
Oh my God.
It's a bird.
It's a naked mole bird.
It's a naked mole bird. And there's a suit of armor, blue and purple, in the back. He's like, all right. He brings it out. Here you go.
Thank you.
It's cool that we even get to like look at this.
No, this is mine, actually. I commissioned this.
Yeah, you know what?
Better business perks. Better business.
Yeah, I figure I can either laugh incredulously and raise my eyebrows now and then be proven wrong later, or I can just start to go with it, I can just let go of, preconceived notions and just say that's a fine looking suit of armor. Yeah.
Instead of carrying all this, I feel like wearing it's probably going to be the most efficient way of transporting it. Unless, good sir, could you have this dropped off?
No.
Yeah, kind of figured. Okay. Joe, you want to help me into this thing?
Johnny, nothing would make me happier.
I think just for
now he gets to see
his
brother parading around Varden in a giant clanking purple suit of armor.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna speed things along. It takes him forever because it's a whole suit of armor.
Yeah.
Jonathan is sluggish. You go and buy a Wale.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's fine. You get back home.
Yeah.
And your mom is not there, but Tobias is.
Okay.
And you just clank into the room.
Joey goes in first, and he says, presenting the Knight of Glenwood, I guess, Sir Johnny. Then he opens the door.
Clink, 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 clink.
Yeah. He comes in super robotic. It's even louder because it's on a tile floor.
That's the best.
It's like tries to strike a pose, but it's like very rigid. And Tobias, he looks up from like a diagram that he's like goes, what what is that? It's just a little something I had whipped up back in Costa Rica. May I? What? You gotta be more specific. Can I see like any of it? Just, it doesn't matter which. Oh yeah, sure. He takes the helmet off and he gives it to him, and Tobias kind of looks at it and goes, if you'll indulge me. And he motions them next door, and they go into the actual forge.
Yeah. It's like a neighboring building.
Yeah. And he's got the helmet. He's kind of looking at it. He's turning it over in his hands. And what is it made of? It's made of better. Well, that's not helpful. I'm not familiar with blue metal, but just by kind of weight and the markings on it, just hold on. And he just takes it in his hand, basketball palms it, and just slams it down on the anvil, and it just flattens. It just crumbles.
Oh no!
And Jonathan, hey, that was my helmet.
Oh no!
Not a very good one. Listen, I'd hate to see you get into some sort of altercation where you think you might need it, and that happened to your head. Would you mind if I took a cursory glance at the rest of it? Well, that's pretty heavy. You know what? Yeah, I didn't want to wear this all day anyway. Just don't fuck it up. It's like a thing. Yeah, of course.
Johnny, I thought it was like joke armor. I thought that was the point. I thought it was a funny thing. I apologize.
Wait, you knew it was crappy when I picked it up?
Well, yeah, I thought that was...
Hold on, I thought
we were having a fun day out, strutting around in the city and getting looks from people on purpose. Because
how did both of you know that, but not me? How did both of you know that, but just by looking at it?
Well, no, because I helped you into it. It was like the weight of it, and you can just kind of tell.
Feels like gold, honestly, which is not the strongest metal to wear.
See, I didn't want to say gold in case I was wrong and I would look like an idiot, but
that makes sense. That's what it was before.
It was?
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with this information.
Do you still want it? Like, do you still want to use it? I mean, yeah. I mean, it's a suit of armor, right? Well, you just leave this with old Tobias, and I'll look into it. We don't have to tell your mom about any of this. Oh, okay. Well, if there's nothing else, trying to spend as little time in this situation as possible. Yep, nope. And then they go to see the illusionists as they're walking. He says, so, Joey, how did you know like Tobias did?
Oh, we haven't had to work on a ton of armor, but we've worked on a half dozen sets, probably another half dozen individual pieces.
Wait, so you do Smith shit?
Yeah, Johnny. I mean, it's
on purpose.
Johnny, I'm good at it. I'm not trying to just toot my own horn here. After we settled down, Tobias showed me how to do some stuff, and realized I kind of had a knack for it. And it was weird. Don't get me wrong. It was weird trying to do Smith stuff, but it's actually kind of satisfying seeing the work of your hands come to creation into something more full, more finished, and then seeing how people are genuinely happy that you created that,
And that really hits Jonathan. Because in that moment he realizes, after all of his ventures, besides a shitty piece of armor and a couple blue rocks, he has nothing physical to show for all of his ventures, basically. And that what his mom said about, like, does your product make people happier? Would you buy your own product? You know, like that's really hitting him now. Jonathan kind of stops and he says, those illusionist guys, do they do that like every day?
Yeah, that's why I could have pushed for it more yesterday, but yeah, I mean, they're pretty much always there.
And he like reaches into his bag and takes out that ball peen hammer again, and he says, well, shit, if you picked it up so quick, maybe I ought to throw my hammer in the ring and see if I can make something of that suit of armor.
Oh, shit, are you serious?
Yeah, fuck it, I'm not doing anything else.
He just stops in the street and turns back and faces the direction they came from, and he's just like, sure, that's up to you. Yeah, I mean, we could go back. Do you want to just give it a shot and see what happens? I mean...
Sure, might as well. I'm here, aren't I?
There's just one problem, though.
Yes?
What is that behind you? And then Joey takes off running. Because they're racing home, which is something they haven't done in an extremely long time.
Let's do some Katrina stuff.
Please keep that in.
Katrina, Rhaesh, and Run have finally finished their journey through the jungle. Trepidatious and cautious after... I guess I didn't see this person, but
Man's got his thesaurus out.
Yeah. They make it to the city of Sumwyr.
Love it.
This coastal city is Coastarine-esque size, maybe a little smaller. So a notable point, bigger than Garca. The buildings, while nice, they're all on stilts. They're all raised upwards.
Like it.
The plants of the area have gotten a little bit more swampy and boggy, as there just seems to be a lot more water over here. This area is a lot more varied in its population. You see, of course, green orcs. You've got orcs. There are some humans. You see an elf here and there. You also see, for the first time, some whitish, pale orcs.
Okay.
Walking around. And yeah, it's a bustling place. The notable landmark of the city is that one of the buildings, at least from where you are, one of the largest building, appears to be a huge skull coming out of the ground. This whole city is on the coast, so of course there are plenty of ships and docks and piers, and it's again, warm climate, so there's a lot of people outdoors, eating outdoors, having a good time somewhere.
I love the skull specifically because it doesn't match at all with the rest of the vibe you've set up for this town.
All right, Run. Well, you're up, I guess.
Okay, well, welcome to Sumwyr. Yeah, there's lots of ships. I'm not sure if any of them are going directly to Reeve, right? That's where you're heading off to?
No, we want to go to Glenwood.
Oh, you do want to go to Glenwood first?
Yes. Oh, wait, no. Wait, Rhaesh, where are we going?
I mean, I thought we were going back to Reeve because that's where like your family is.
You're right. We're going to. What am I thinking?
That's where the blades are.
Yeah. No,
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, we might have to like stop in Glenwood to like on the way because it might be like a.
Is Glenwood between here and Tareve?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
I can never remember.
My goodness.
There's maps.
Yeah.
We have maps. They're in the Instagrams.
Okay. Well, all right. So Run, you try and find us some form of transport to Glenwood, I guess.
But your ultimate goal is Tarif?
Yes.
The gate?
Yes.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
If you've got one that's like a nonstop, then that's great. I know layovers. That's also nice.
I'll see what I can do. There's not a lot of tourism. It's mainly mercantile.
Yeah.
And maybe militaristic, but probably ain't hopping on any of those.
No, probably not.
Don't get in too much trouble. I'll meet you at the skull at sunset.
Good landmark as any.
Yeah. And I guess Run leaves.
Yep.
And we're just like, so it's just the two of us.
And everyone else here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, those guys too. Hey, have you been feeling like weird lately?
Katrina is immediately super paranoid.
Oh, no.
Like, she looks at Rhaesh, like, wide-eyed and goes, so it wasn't just me.
Oh, shit.
She's like, looking everywhere. And, like, they're in a crowded area, so there's people everywhere, but she's looking and looking, and she puts her hood up and her mask on.
Rhaesh follows. He hasn't worn his mask since they've honestly gotten to Rillian.
Mm-hmm.
But he puts it on, and I don't know, they haven't worn their masks in a while now. Maybe it's... Because did they even wear their masks in the Bawayu? I don't think they did.
Probably not.
Huh.
So they put the masks on. It's like, okay, there's a lot of new figures about, but whatever it is, it was a couple days ago at least. I mean, a while I've been feeling this way.
Yeah. Let's try and disappear for a few hours. And Katrina starts walking down into, like, the Sumwyr proper, looking for somewhere to be that you could just sit and be inconspicuous for a while.
Let's get a dice roll.
Oh my gosh, are we going to do some Rashinash and Mashinash?
I think so. I could either do...
hang on. What about searching?
That's what I was also thinking. I would say, I'll let you choose. If you are just trying to survey the area, it's going to be searching. If you are trying to deduce clues of the area...
It's probably just going to be looking, yeah.
So searching roll. I'm going to go difficulty 2 and a boost because of Rhaesh.
Yay.
That was a failure with advantage.
Oh.
Okay. There's a lot of people, and it's making it hard to, really get a read of where are the places that they could lay low. I mean, maybe they try looking around, but nope, that's not an alley. That's an entryway to a business. But with an advantage, though, so they're not able to find a place to lie low.
It's just a lot of people looking directly at her and being like, hello.
Right? That's what they were looking for, right? Was a place to lie low or hide out.
Yeah.
Disappear. So they won't find that. But with an advantage, though, they'll find something else.
Maybe like a cafe or something? Like sitting on the patio?
Maybe it's a place where, like, they couldn't lie low, but they could get a better view. There seems to be some kind of bar that is elevated on, its platform up above, but it seems to be kind of in the center of a courtyard, so it's got a better space to look out.
Yeah.
And it seems to be not as busy, but it's not like empty, so they wouldn't stand out.
I'm imagining most of these buildings have like a deck that wraps around the entire building. Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of decks. There's a lot of wooden craftsmanship.
Yeah, so I think at that point, Rhaesh and Katrina are kind of standing outside on the wraparound porch, kind of leaning over and looking at all the boats, looking out at the sea.
Yeah.
I think Katrina feels a little bit better because plenty of escape routes, lots of visibility, but as they're like sitting there looking around, she gets like, when somebody like tilts their phone screen at you and you catch like the sun in your eye for a second.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
She's getting like a reflection off of one of the boats. And she turns to look and like immediately pulls Rhaesh to the ground and like inches above where they were standing, there's a dart in the wall.
Whoa. Excellent.
And she like scrambles up and looks back at that same ship, and the figurehead, the like statue that goes underneath the foremast.
Yeah, on the front, on the bow, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Slips down off of the boat and into the water.
Whoa.
And Katrina says, nope. And she like makes a break for the skull. Like she's booking it through town now.
Now, is she running or is she sand flying?
I think running. She doesn't want to show her hand.
Yeah.
Not yet. Okay. Rhaesh, he follows. I mean, he knows to trust her on her instinct. And he's like, how many?
Just one. I only saw one.
Okay. That's not good. I'm going to say I want a fancy feat roll.
Oh boy.
From Katrina.
Never mind. I'm fantastic at this.
I thought you were going to say fantastic feat. It's the upgraded version of fancy feat.
Difficulty 3, but the boost because of the positioning that they were in. Or if you want to try to grab the dart on the way out, you can add a setback.
I do want to do that.
Nice. Would a seaside town have the littlest kind of Throckmortons or no?
No. Okay. This is very far away from...
I want some other kind...
Canopy Throck... You know what? Fuck it. There's canopy Throckmortons.
Excellent, canopy Throckmortons. Just for added visuals, there are some of them like seagulls perched around places in the city, and whenever people are running, they like scatter and squawk and shit.
Yeah.
Failure with 2 advantages.
Okay. So I will say one of those advantages will be you do get to grab the dart.
Get what you want.
Hold on. What did the setback roll? What did it roll?
It was a failure.
Oh, okay. So that's what's going to slow you down. You do stop to kind of like grab the dart to be able to analyze it later, but that slows you down.
Mm-hmm.
And so that means you're not able to get away. So I'll give that to you. But one advantage is you have the dart, and the other advantage is I'll let you choose, Jake. They can either see it coming, whatever they're running from, they'll see them, or they can not run away, but still get to a good position. So they'll get a boost on whatever they do next.
I have an idea. They don't quite make it to the skull yet, but they duck into, not like an alley, but just like around the side of a building.
Sure.
And there's...
Maybe they're underneath a building.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Just like under the pylons or whatever they're called. And there's still people like milling around.
Yeah, it's used space.
Yeah, they get a couple weird looks. The next building over, there's this old, like white bearded fisherman. Like, imagine a salty sailor. It's that guy.
What race?
Human.
Human? Okay.
He kind of looks down at them and he goes, "Nice day for a run, ain't it?" And Katrina looks up and says, "Yeah, I guess. It's humid as all get out. Where might you be going then? Sorry, we don't know you."
"Sorry, sir, we are, as you said, running. We gotta go."
I think he like looks up the street, like back the direction they came and says, "It looked like no one's running after you."
I'm gonna have Rhaesh roll ratiocination.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you what the difficulty is.
Difficulty is gonna be 3.
For what?
Reading this guy.
Okay, sure.
Can I get the boost from the previous roll?
Yeah.
I never get to do this. Okay. We've got 2 successes and 3 disadvantages.
Okay.
Whoa.
The success is going to be that Rhaesh is going to perceive. The disadvantage is they're not going to be able to get away very easily.
There's 3 disadvantages. So
yeah.
That's a big...
lot.
Rhaesh notices that the guy's clothes are wet. Like his shoes are dripping and he's got like wet spots kind of like soaking into his shirt. I think before he can make any sort of a communication to Katrina that he's noticed that, what looked like a pipe that he was holding, he throws it.
Shit.
And it's a dagger for sure.
If you're making an attack, you roll on me.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Well, you're throwing one thing. Who are you throwing it at?
Honestly, probably Rhaesh, because I think this guy notices that Rhaesh noticed him.
Okay.
So probably Rhaesh.
Technically, this is in order. We're starting in order.
Right.
Shit, okay.
Okay, so let's calculate in order quick. Pause that timer. Okay, Jake, your mystery guy goes first because he had the quickest readiness.
Yep.
And so he threw, right? He threw this pipe dagger.
Yep.
At Rhaesh?
We call that a pagger.
Nope.
Hate that.
We don't call it that.
You're wrong, actually.
Okay, so the resistance is going to be 3 plus a setback die because of their armor.
Ooh. Damn. Okay, it's a failure with disadvantage.
Okay. He misses.
I have an idea for a disadvantage.
Sure, go for it.
He very quickly, like vaults up over the railing of the walk-around porch.
I thought they were below it.
They are. He was not. He was on the porch of the next building over.
Oh, okay. So he's above them.
Yeah. So he like vaults up and over and jumps to the building that they're currently standing under. And they hear like his footsteps running across the building. And then he slides off of that porch down onto their level. And he looks completely different.
Now, I'm going to say, the disadvantage is for him.
Yes. The disadvantage is now they know what he can do.
Oh, he revealed his card.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
What does he look like now?
Holy
now
shit.
He looks kind of like very angular features, skinny, wearing like a tight-fitting like leather jacket, and he's like a ponytail. I don't know.
Is he still human?
Yes.
Okay.
And he says, "Well, I've got to admit you're faster than I expected, but that won't stop me."
All right, Rhaesh's turn. He's going to use Turn to Sand to try to attack this guy.
Okay.
Well, I guess... No, Turn to Sand just lets him move freely.
Right.
It's not really an attack move. He's going to do it anyway. So he's going to Turn to Sand, which uses his sneaky stat and 1 DP. And he's going to try to use that to just kind of swirl around this guy long enough to give Katrina, like, an advantage. So maybe I'm going to make it Turn to Sand with an emphasis on, like, blinding this guy.
Okay. Cool.
So, difficulty on this guy.
I don't know. I mean, like, Katrina's got a resistance of 3.
So you think this guy's got a resistance of 3?
Probably.
Okay, we're looking at failure with 2 advantages. Okay.
Damn.
So he is not able to blind this guy. He tries to swirl around, but maybe the dude's just too quick and kind of like sees it coming and dodges out of it. But with the advantage can be that now the guy is in between Rhaesh and Katrina, and the other one is Rhaesh will still be in sand form, so he can move next time. So it gives him that mobility, but he failed his goal.
How close are they to the water? Or is there water, like, under this building?
I would say they are not close to the coast, but there is some water here. Yeah, there's maybe like a tide pool.
Sure.
Katrina's turn.
Katrina? Ooh, you know what? Can she...
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say, whatever you're about to say, the answer is yes. Katrina can do anything.
Yeah.
She's gonna use a move, Cloak and Dagger.
Yep.
Yes!
Where she uses Sneak to do a weapon attack.
Mm-hmm.
So that spends KP. I suppose resistance, it's 3. Any setbacks, Nathan?
It's your guys' armor, so if he has a resistance to, like, pierce damage, then yeah.
No.
Okay.
Hey, that's a triumphant play.
Whew. Okay. Alright.
Holy shit.
Love that.
And other than that, it's a success with an advantage.
Okay, so yeah, you're able to hit him. Because it was a triumph, you can, again, decide to keep that for later, if you want to keep a TP. Otherwise, we did change that you do need 2 advantages to bump up the damage. So otherwise, you're just going to do 1 damage to this guy. But if you use the triumph, I would definitely say it would do more damage.
I'm going to use it.
Okay, so it'll do 3 damage.
Yeah, so she reaches onto her shoulder and she throws the Cloak of Daggers towards this attacker.
Sure.
To block his vision of her, and while that cape is sailing forward, she draws her scimitar and runs, and like just before she reaches him, brushes it out of the way and stabs through.
Ooh. Okay, and dealing 3 points of vitality. So where do you stab him? This is important.
My guess is he probably he dodged out of the way, so like maybe he like got a little bit low, so probably in the shoulder.
Because whatever this is, it will leave permanent, like this could be a decapitation is what this could be, or like you're doing a 3-point damage to this guy.
I'm saying probably like shoulder or like arm area, that sort of thing.
So you stab him right in the upper arm.
Yeah, or I mean maybe even just like.
So you're cutting off his whole arm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Damn.
You slice in. Whoosh, there goes his whole which arm?
Left.
His left arm is cut off.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And I'm gonna say, yeah, triumph with advantage is you get that kind of flavor with
Hell
it.
yeah.
Oh, maybe the advantage is definitely going to be that is going to cause him to lose a point in the order. So he's going to go back down to 8. He's tied with Rhaesh, so I'm going to have Rhaesh go next then. Mm-hmm. But then he'll go. Rhaesh sees this dude is like just lost his arm. I mean, Rhaesh is going to try to just kill him. We'll see how much vitality this dude has. He's lost 3 so far. For context, Grog has like 9. So okay, that is just a success with a disadvantage. So he's gonna go in, and I think Rhaesh wants to know what this guy's deal is too.
Sure.
Like he wouldn't want to just like outright kill him. So he is gonna attack him though. So that's gonna deal another point of harm as he maybe whips in as sand form and materializes just enough to like get his blade out and kind of like slash him on one of his legs. So it's just a 1-point wound.
Still, he's racking him up.
The disadvantage for Rhaesh will be...
Could I suggest a disadvantage this time?
Yeah.
I'm curious if this fight is garnering unwanted attention.
Oh, sure.
Yes. This is a military and merchant town. I feel like there could be some powers that be who are not exactly thrilled about this.
Yeah, I think that's the case. I don't think, since it's one disadvantage, I don't think anyone jumps in, but I definitely think that some people walking by react and now run to go get
Oh, heavens.
authorities. Like, oh my!
Goodness gracious.
Some people run off to go get something. Spread the word. And that brings it to Jake's guy.
Okay. He kind of jumps back from the two of them for obvious reasons, and he looks at where his arm used to be, and already there's no bleeding.
Sorry?
And his whole body kind of shudders a little bit.
Oh, don't. Oh, no.
And he turns like a few different shades of green before settling back into whatever persona that he was. And he starts walking like behind the pillars that hold up the building. And every time he moves out from behind a pillar, he has a different appearance. And so like as he's walking, he says, you know, when I took this job, and then he changes, they said you were a bunch of kids. And then he changes again. I underestimated you. And I apologize. And he changes one more time, and now he is... he looks like an orc.
Oh, jeez.
Battle scarred.
Does he still just have one arm?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's like convex now. Like it's not flat, like it was just sliced. Like it's bulged
like
a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, no.
And he says, there's no rush. We can do this anytime. I'll be watching and waiting. And he backs away behind one more pillar, and he's gone.
Like disappeared?
Just gone.
Oh, no.
Katrina turns to Rhaesh and says, we need to be on a boat now.
There's shouting. It's still a ways away, but it's like a couple streets away, yeah. There's barked orders and stuff.
I would have to agree with that.
We need to find Run. I don't know how. We were supposed to meet at the Skull at sunset. I don't know, but we need to... Fuck.
What about the Skull? Let's meet at the Skull.
And like as they're running, she's saying, okay, what if he's not alone? What if there's more? And then she picks up speed a little bit and goes, what if they sent one after Raynor? What if they sent one after the rest of them?
We don't know who hired him. He could be Blade. No, maybe not hired by Blades. Why would he be hired by Blades? We're Blades. Who do we have enemies? Who would... Oh.
And they stop, and she says, oh, what?
It's that burned shard who we messed with earlier, Quintus Donbash. He must have done this.
Okay.
You say so, man.
Who else knows we're here in Rillian? Who else has something against us?
I mean, the king?
The king doesn't know we're in Rillian yet?
I guess. Mirjik?
Was that guy doing Mirjik stuff?
I don't know. I mean, we're Blades. We have enemies.
Alright, either way, we gotta get out of here.
I have no idea how she's gonna signal Run.
Well, let's say they get to the Skull.
Okay.
And again, it is a building. Now, it's probably 5 stories tall. So big. But there's structures built within. People entering through the mouth, the nostrils, and the eye holes are windows where you can see inside. The skull itself has like 2 curling horns.
Love that.
Maybe even some like bumps on the forehead. Rhaesh says, I don't know, you can fly around in sand form.
Yeah, you know what? She lights a torch and she kind of flies up in sand form in like a circular thing. So there's like a flaming circle above where they are.
Cool.
Sure.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's just do one more roll.
Okay.
One more roll for all this. Let's make that be, I think it is Fancy Feet that uses a DP. So, cause it's about your movement, you know?
Yep.
We'll go difficulty 3 because of, it's a big city.
So it's definitely a success, but it's
great.
2 disadvantages.
Perfect. Okay, success. She comes back down. Run gets to them. They notify her, and Run's like, what's going on? I saw the signal.
I'll explain in the boat. I need you to charter us a boat for Glenwood, and then she stops. But find us a boat for Varden.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, great, because I was going to have bad news. There was no boats to Tareve, but Varden, there's boats to Varden. We can make that happen.
Okay. Are there boats to anywhere else? Going anywhere else?
There's boats, but they're not all like, do we need to leave now? Is that what I'm getting? Are we leaving now?
We need to leave now.
This way? Yeah, I think they went this way.
But what I'm saying is I need you to pay for us and get our names on a boat to somewhere else. And we need to get on a boat to Varden.
Oh, I understand. Okay. How about this? I don't need to go to Varden. I'm going to Costerine. So that was always I was going to get you here.
Right.
And then I'm going back. So I'll go to Costerine, say we're all going, and you guys can sneak onto a different ship.
Okay. Sounds good. And she sticks a hand out. They like clasp like forearms and
okay. Yeah, the first disadvantage is it did notify the people that were looking for them, so they have to leave. They quickly scamper down to the docks. Run points to a medium-sized, well-to-do vessel, saying, okay, this one's going to Costa Rica. I can tell this is a Glenwian ship. And then she points to just a kind of a shittier ship. She's like, and that one's going to Varden. Not sure why, but I overheard some people saying they were going there. So you guys sneak in there. I'll hop on here. Thanks for your help.
Yep. And they all three run up the gangplank onto the boat for Costa Rica. And then Katrina quick gives her a wave and pulls Rhaesh off the other side of the boat, and they sandify and fly over to the smaller boat.
They hop into that one, and I think the shittier boat is leaving right now. It's just they fly onto it as it is coasting out, and they're able to stop, and they're on the back of the ship, the stern, and they look back at Sumwyr, and they see the skull, they see the wooden buildings, and Jake, the second disadvantage, what do they see standing at the docks?
There's all sorts of people going up and down the different boats and the docks and everything. But on the boat that Run is on, one of the crewmates who's been scaling the rigging jumps down and walks to the edge of the foremast and just stares Katrina and Rhaesh. Just stares them down. Just gives them a slow wave.
With their one hand?
Yep.
Do we end there? Or, if you'll allow me...
Oh, shit.
One more scene?
Oh, no. What?
One more scene?
I guess.
One more scene.
Walking down the streets of the gate, the six-armed cow is whistling a tune as he looks at his handiwork. Jake, can you roll...
Oh, boy.
A D20? And Jamie, can you roll... another D20.
I would love to. Back to basics.
It's a 5.
A 16.
Great. He looks around as all the people have teal hands.
Oh, boy.
Can I get another D20?
In addition to, if I remember correctly, having their thumbs melted off at one point?
Yeah, so give me another D20. This will be his mood, and he'll...
It's a 9.
Perfect. Mirajik he's like, no, this is all wrong. You're supposed to be reacting differently. Come on, guys, freak out. Your hands are teal. Whoa. It's almost like they're not even phased anymore because they don't have thumbs because they all melted because they were turned into ice. It's almost like they don't care about the salmon I gave them weeks ago. They're all dead. Or that the shadows are made of triangles. Or that the vines are itchy pillows.
I forgot about that.
Oh, man. Can I get a D10, please?
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm curious, have people tried to leave the city en masse? And if not, has Mirajik done something to stop that?
Yeah, this will answer that.
I rolled a 6 on the D10.
Oh, again? Oh, no.
What do you mean again?
That's the separate dimension one again.
Ah!
So I think, as he gestures around too, the buildings are all made out of straw. Wispy, flowing straw. And the sky is made out of straw hay. He has kind of merged his dimension with the whole city.
Okay.
And so the people, when they run out of the city, they run back to the gate. It's almost it's like a loop.
Oh, no.
And so the only people who escaped were the ones who made it to the Shadow Gate. But that's neither here nor there. Oh, come on, guys. I need more reactions. Come on. Maybe I'm just done with this place. Maybe it's time to move on to greener pastures. I wonder how Saleem is doing. He must be having so much fun. Give me another D20, please. My sweet, stupid little baby cakes. My little pumpdilly-umpkins.
That's an 18.
Oh, man. And he starts to kind of like rise up into the sky in like his big scary cloud form.
Love it.
And he looks over the city and he says, "This entire city is a work of art, all the way from the end, and then back to the start. But at some point, you must say it is through.
Love it.
And I must find something else to do." And he looks out over the sea and he says, "I can feel you pulsing, though you are so far away. And I must admit I've been putting off this day, but a job is a job, and it's time to begin. It's time for me to chalk up another Murgic win." And he holds up one of his hands like miming a phone, and he like taps on it a couple times, goes beep bop boop boop beep boop. And I'm gonna roll another d20.
Which, to be clear, is a technology we don't have in this world, right?
Correct.
Excellent.
He holds it up to his head and he's like, "Salim, please, hello. Salim, are you there?"
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. Yes.
"Oh, thank you so much. I'm so worried about you. Are you okay?"
Oh, that's so sweet. I've been doing quite well, actually. I tracked down the hero and his group. I took a tumble off a cliff at one point. I visited my dimension again. That was really nice. I cut through a root of the heart of anima. Let's see.
You're okay? No? Did you get a boo-boo? You okay?
No.
You said you fell off a cliff. Are you dead?
I mean, when I found the hero and his group, I think I might have said boo, but I don't think I would call that a boo-boo.
Are they okay?
No, they're pretty traumatized. There's been a lot of infighting, let's call it friendly drama going on, but they are on their way up the mountain, so...
The mountain? What's up a mountain? Oh, no, not him. Oh, he's the worst.
Oh, yeah.
No, that cocky son of a... Things are about to get more complicated. Jake, can I get another d20?
Well, that was an 18.
And we're just going back and forth. Salim, you've been walking and are probably running out of stamina. Can you help me out as we go destroy the heart of animals?
Wow. I'm just really impressed by that one. That was great. That made my day. Sorry, what was the question again? I missed it. I got distracted by the rhyme.
The plan, the task. It's time to see it through. And I wouldn't have it any other way if I didn't do it without you.
I was just kidding. I heard you the first time. I just like the sound of your voice. Yeah, let's do it. I'm on. Let's go. Are you saying you're going to come here as well?
No, we would sadly run out of time. It's hard for me to communicate my plan over rhyme, but how about this? We both go to the same spot. You head there quickly, maybe run or trot, and I will fly up and I'll go as fast as I can. And when we get there, we'll just make up a plan, because honestly, structure and seeing things through, that's actually not quite really what we do. We'll show up, we'll fuck up, we'll get stuff done, and at the end of the day, we'll just have a lot of fun.
Best plan.
I'll roll another d20. 12. So, how about this? You skirt your cute little tushy on over there to that heart of anima, and then I'm gonna see you, and I'm gonna grab your cute little tushy, and then we're gonna fuck up some shit. How's that sound? You cute little munchkin? You cute little bird muffin? My spicy potatoes?
See you there.
Okay, talk to you soon. Okay, goodbye now. Okay, goodbye. Okay, I'm not gonna say it first yet though. Okay, alright, bye. Click. And he hangs up the hand phone. Jake, can I get one more d20 then?
3.
Alright then. And Murgic starts flying away from the gate, heading southeasternly. He says, well. It's time for the beginning of the end. Or the beginning of the new beginning. It's finale time. Let's go. Hey, Questies, it's me, Nathan. Thank you so much for listening to episode 41 of season 3. Now, I gotta clear something up. I gotta clear the air. When Mirjik says it's finale time, he does not mean the next episode is the finale. We've still got a couple months left. He means that we're in the final home stretch. This is it. All episodes moving forward are considered like, we're thinking like the final arc, right? The final chunk of the story. There's not going to be any more big old developments. This is it. We're in the home stretch. So I hope you're gearing up for that and getting ready for it. And again, we'll keep you updated as to how many exactly that is as we get there. But along the way, there's some other things you can be doing before the finale happens and before the next episode comes out. You can go to our website, kqpodcast.com. You can get some stickers. You can check out the music. And, of course, you can go to Patreon, where the next Patreon episode that's going to be coming out this month will be the long-awaited second Quilber Quest. Now, for those of you who aren't on Patreon, Quilber Quest is basically our little side story where we explore the lore of Paladome. And this one is going to be looking at the origins of Glenwood and how they rebelled against the trolls. So a lot of new juicy info is coming out on that one. If that's something you're interested in, make sure to go to kqpodcast.com and join us at Patreon at the middle tier for all those bonus episodes. A lot of fun. Thank you to all our current patrons. We love you very much. Big shout out to our better tier patrons, Lauren, Grace, Mike, those dang high elves again, and Lowell, long may he reign. Thank you guys for your continued support. The next episode will be out in 2 weeks, and that's going to be October 7th. So we're already creeping into October, but we're on schedule. We're staying on schedule here to be on track to end the season by the end of the year. So very exciting stuff. All right. I'm going to keep it short and sweet today. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for the support. We love you all, and may your place in his story be long.
One of these days, I'm just going to say fuck it and just take, like, a track from a Pokemon game that has a seaside town. Just slap it in there and see what happens.
I